A karate and Muay Thai style fighter with a record of 1-2. He predicts a round 2 knockout and wants to give a shout out to Jesus Christ and his team at Wayward Martial Arts. Check him out on his socials at Drew Donnell MMA. Said he started training at 303 pounds. One time when I was drunk and watching UFC, I threw up a water bottle and hit it with a perfect spinning wheel kick. First try ever. That's when I knew I could do this-ish.
And his opponent,
29 years
fighting
of age.
out of the red corner, originally from Miami, Florida, representing Train, Fight, Win. Give it up for Anil Jacquely.
His opponent, Anil A.J. Jacquely, 6 foot tall, 185 pounds, from Miami, Florida. He trains out of Train, Fight, Win here in Tallahassee. A Muay Thai practitioner making his debut here this evening in the Combatagon. He says, I'm going to debone him, marinate him with my special sauce, then fry that boy. He wants to give a shout out to his family, the Besties and Testies group, Uptown, Lil Haiti, and all the Zoe Nation. Check him out on his socials at Shooter88. He said he's a God-fearing soldier, and he's coming in at 36 years of age. Ben, have a look at his fight prediction.
I'm going to debone him, marinate him with my special sauce, then fry that boy. I don't know what that means, but I'm both turned on and hungry.
It's all of those things.
Yes, sir. Man, you can tell he used to be a big boy by how his skin is, but then you see his back. The kind of transformation that has to take place to go from a big boy. Well, I guess his prediction kind of told us that, didn't it? You know, look at those shoulders, man.
Both of these guys have lost some weight. Donnell said he started training at 303 pounds.
Whew. Been there.
So, you know, power translates down.
If you do it right. You know, it also translates up. Look at Dustin Poirier. When he went from 45 to 55, everything got better. And then you have other gentlemen that have dropped their weight and just kept their cannons.
O'Donnell in the blue corner, Jacquely in the red. Moving forward, looking to throw them hammers.
Man, you can hear that meat-packing sound as he was landing when his opponent was pinned up against the cage by us. Those hands are heavy.
Tighten up, dude, tighten up. Hold on out. Counter and off. Wait. Speed over power. Speed over power. Stay moving. Stay moving. Switch in there.
And, you know, he's keeping his hands super-duper low.
I was thinking the same.
But he was just out of range, so he's playing smart. Donnell's got his hands up, but you see those big loads,
big wind-up
pullbacks. Those are going to be tells. You know, if Anil can get the read on it, he'll be able to take big advantage. Nice kick by O'Donnell.
Move, Drew. Bounce. Bounce. Hey, right here. Comfortable, Drew.
O'Donnell making better use of his legs. Jacquely seems very content to throw big fists. O'Donnell is being able to attack first because he's using longer weapons. Big leg chop. Jacquely returns fire behind his jab.
It seems like every time that Jacquely is, you know, throwing a punch, that he's trying to finish this fight.
Every time. Now, O'Donnell is really throwing those kicks in there, but he's kicking to the inner thigh, which is a building KO. It's something that's going to happen in the third round if you can just keep crushing the legs. But if he does hurt the legs, which he has, every so often, throw it to the body, especially as a lefty. That's where the liver is. Throw it all up in his gut. That'll distract him from the next time you attack the leg, and vice versa.
That was a little trip.
Tripped himself. So O'Donnell just gave the facial expression of figuring something out, right? He started smiling at that last minute. Why? You saw Jacquely was right in front of him. He put his hands up as a shield, bunkered, And Jacquely punched 1, 2, 3. Arm, arm, with it on display. He didn't, it's almost as if he's throwing on program as opposed to, oh, his hands are up, go around them. You know, it took him that 1, 2 to break the program to come in with the 3. O'Donnell had him timed. And as soon as he was done, he exploded in. Unfortunately, the lefty-righty predicament where he tripped himself. But he's got the read. So if Jacquely comes out in round number 2 with a similar structure of attack, I think O'Donnell's going to be able to take this away real quick in the second. Also, as a rule of thumb for the fighters out there, if you are fighting someone of the opposite stance, whoever's lead foot controls the outside will be controlling the engagement. Write that down, everybody.
Round number 2.
O'Donnell waiting for him.
Tried an up kick, but got stuck with an overhand.
I mean, straight shots are more easily parried than arcing shots. And Jacquely read that great, parried off with his lead and fired in big with his right hand.
Ooh.
O'Donnell returns with the overhand.
Yeah, both of these gentlemen here are being very patient.
Beautiful work, taking that leg out from underneath him, evening the score on that trip. Letting the crowd know everyone falls down sometimes.
Yeah, you could definitely tell that Drew O'Donnell, man, is just, waiting. Both of these gentlemen seem like, they're waiting for the perfect opportunity there. Drew O'Donnell is staying a little bit more at a range,
Jacquely
trying to
switches
time
his
his punches and his kicks.
O'Donnell switches stance. Big swing and a miss by O'Donnell with that uppercut. Jacquely leans right out of guard. The counter 3 with the 2 by O'Donnell lands real flush here.
Yeah, it seems like in this second round here, Drew O'Donnell is definitely landing more power with his strikes. That first round, it seemed he was just feeling out Anil a bit. Now he's like, he got his timing down, Hindustani's game plan, and now he's starting to, capitalize off of that.
Yeah. He's got Jacquely's game down. He's waiting for him, like he knows what he's going to throw.
Yeah, everything is power, power.
Don't wait on him. Don't wait on him.
He's just keeping his guard up, almost like a wannabe Canelo kind of move. Go on, do it, do it. Bing! You see, he's waiting for that opportunity.
He's being patient, man, fighting his game of patience. But you don't want to be too patient there.
On the belt line to the crotch. They're calling that as a knockdown. O'Donnell's saying it's a nut shot.
Now the referee is calling that a strike. I thought it was a strike to the groin.
I thought that was low, or at least right on the belt line. I'm sure we'll be able to see in replay in the next 10 or so seconds. But being that he's recovered so quickly, it kind of does lend to the body shot, doesn't it? Because the nut shot lingers. But he also doesn't have the opportunity to rest,
he doesn't,
so he just
exactly.
gotta get back
he had to get up. When a referee, no matter what.
Is there any way we can see that nut shot?
When a referee is counting down, man, whether it hit you or didn't. Let's see here as we watch back the replay.
There's that wide right hand, a flurry by Jacquely. You know what? That was clean. That was clean. That was belly and belt line.
Yeah, it seemed like the knee. Maybe I don't know if the shin.
He could have caught a shin to the nuts.
But the direct impact of the knee was definitely on the belt line.
Yeah. Yeah, you had that little you know when you throw the knee but your knee's not might and your foot swings out.
Yeah, maybe it might have been the foot.
Checked him a little bit, but that goes to show you don't take the break until the referee tells you he's calling the foul. He just gave himself an 8 count by sitting down. He did not have to do that. He could have circled out, sucked it up, breathed it out, because when he got up, he was in fine shape.
Yeah.
He just needed those 3 seconds for his body to settle and realize it wasn't a nut shot. Round number 3 for the big boys. Drew O'Donnell and Neil Jacquely. These guys have been going toe-to-toe the last 2 rounds, both landing really fair shots. O'Donnell did himself a disservice with that down in the second, so Jacquely's definitely ahead. But O'Donnell has the opportunity to even things up here in the third. He's just got to land one of those big shots and put Jacquely to the ground.
Yeah, let's see if this will be our first fight of the night to go to the judge's decision.
O'Donnell listening to his corner, he knows he's got to get something moving. He has to make something happen here. Big spinning back fist lands clean on Jacquely. And he gets called for a forearm. maybe just a warning in this moment, but Jacquely did enter on that shot. So partial fault.
Yep, don't wait on him. Don't wait on him.
O'Donnell drawing him in, keeping his hands down, wanting Jacquely to throw so he can counter over the top or on the inside. But Jacquely closing it off, getting close, working the body, touching it again. Another right hand down the pipe. Jacquely landing big spinning back fist by O'Donnell. Jacquely takes it out of trigger and lets the shots fly.
It's less than a minute left here in this third and final round. Both of these fighters are leaving it all out there in the cage.
They're both looking for a finish. O'Donnell needs it. Jacquely just wants it. Land and strike back. Beautiful work there. This is not the time for O'Donnell to be waiting. He might be able to land a big shot, but they haven't been the kind that drop a guy like Jacquely. So him waiting on it in these last moments, he's better off being proactive and throwing hammers.
Yeah, it's not enough time left to be cautionary anymore,
Man,
man. You need to throw it to the wall.
There.
Short time.
10 seconds, boys. Let him fly. O'Donnell looking to spin, and he does.
Whoa.
Good fight.
Yeah.
Good fight. Both guys letting
Come on,
it all
Tallahassee,
hang
give it
out
up for
there
both
at
of these
the
fighters.
end.
Put it all out there on the
Give it
line.
what they got. What a scrap. Good work, gentlemen.
Yes, indeed. Right at the end of that fight, O'Donnell slumped up against the cage, and his coach came over to him and he said, "Get up."
Yeah. You cannot sit until after the cards are in. And in reality, at this point in time, you should probably be shadowboxing, talking a little trash to the crowd.
Try to
kinda
show some
playing it up.
freshness.
Yeah, I got more. I could go all day. You know, let the people know that you are not exhausted, you're not taxed, you're not tired. If you show that you're tired, the judges, if they're not head down in their scorecards, are gonna go, oh, he's a little more beat up. And nobody wants that.
Here's Black Santa with the official result.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our judges have reached a decision, a unanimous decision at that, for your winner. Out of the red corner, Anil Jacquely.
Congratulations to Anil Jacquely, picking up the unanimous decision here in his debut.
Man, these guys fought their hearts out in there, put it on the line 2 minutes at a time. Both guys landed big. Jacquely gets that knockdown in the second off that big knee to the body. O'Donnell fought his ass off, and I called him to take the lead because he had a good read in the end of that first, and it looked like he was maximizing, but Jacquely not to be outdone. AJ let it all go, baby.
All right, Tallahassee, let's keep this fight train moving.